is going on YouTube? Another video coming at you from the Washington Football Report. This is JD. Let's dive right into this. But before I get into it, please hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. You get videos like this all the time. Hit the like button, comment down below, and share it all with your friends so they can either enjoy this video, critique this video, hate this video, whatever case may be. It helps YouTube algorithm. If there's comments and likes like that, it shows up in more people's searches. So that would be very appreciative to the channel. So today I'm talking about, there was a video on, I think it was on, I saw it on Twitter. It might have been on YouTube, but I saw it on Twitter about Ron and Jason Wright talking about the new team name. And the conversation that was had, it was like basically narrowed it down to like three team names that got left. So if you've watched my channel, you know that there's one specific name that I've latched onto. The Red Wolves. It has a Navy SEALs connection with the Red Wolf Squadron. It's a helicopter squadron, elite helicopter squadron. And that's this picture right here kind of is like part of that. The 2 lines and then 3 stars above it. I think it's a sign for the for like Washington DC. That's like their city like symbol or whatever. But yeah, so I want to go over a couple of those options right now, and then I saw a really good jersey concept that I want to go over. But first thing I'm going to go over is this is the one that was listed. It's the Washington football team has narrowed a list of possible permanent names down to 3 finalists. The 3 finalists were selected from the list of 8 candidates. These 8 candidates: Armada, Presidents, Brigade, Red Hogs, Commanders, Red Wolves, Defenders, Washington football team. Well, let's just get Washington football team out of the way. Okay, just get it out of the way. It's not going to be the Washington football team. Why would they do all this crap to be called the Washington football team? Do you realize that the kind of uproar they would be experiencing if that was the case? Like, so don't even get me started. I'm not even going to indulge in that. Let's just go from there. Let's go Defenders. No, hell no. Not going to cuss, but hell no. Defenders is a crappy team name for an XFL team, much less for an NFL team. Okay. The team name for the XFL is crappy. I think it should be changed. I never liked it to begin with, and I don't think the NFL should adapt that team name for Washington either. I think it's also called the DC Defenders, not the Washington Defenders. So horrible team name, horrible option. Armada, I don't hate it. Armada is like we do have a very big Armada when it comes to our Navy. So Armada, Washington Armada, I don't hate it. I don't love it either, but I don't hate it as at all. Washington Presidents, I freaking hate it. It's horrible. Washington Brigade, hate it. It's horrible. Doesn't roll off the tongue. Red Hogs, that's just stupid. Warthogs would have been better. I don't mind Warthogs. Warthogs would have been pretty cool. But Red Hogs, that's just stupid. If you're going to put red in front of something, make it Red Wolves. Okay? Don't put red in front of any animal and think that applies to our team. In that case, there's red squirrels out there. There's red pandas. Let's be those. That's just stupid. Red Hogs is the dumbest name on here. Commanders is a dumb name. Not the dumbest, but it's a dumb name. Commanders, I don't hate Commanders. Washington Commanders is not horrible. It's still, to me, not a good name for a team. It's not. I don't think it's good. And Red Wolves, obviously, is the best. Now, there's a bigger list that I'm going to go to here in a minute where there are some much better candidates than a lot of these. Red Wolves is the best. It's still the best so far. It's still what I want it to be called. But here's a list. Sentinels, which I don't hate the Sentinels. The Sentinels, you can do a lot of things, make them look like Spartans. You can make them. You can make a lot of things out of the Sentinels. It's also based on. It also comes off the Washington Sentinels from the movie Replacements. So I don't hate that. I've already gone over Commanders. Spartans. The thing about Spartans is it's been done. It's done a million times. So that's why I'm not the hugest fan of Spartans. I like the logo would be awesome because I'm a big Spartans fan. I'm a big history guy with Greek mythology and Greek history and the Spartan history and Athens and all that stuff. So I don't hate the Spartan aspect. But I do hate the don't like the fact that it's been used by so many people. Gladiators. Gladiators would be a fantastic option. Washington Gladiators would be pretty cool. I don't dislike that one at all. The Washington Revolution, I don't think that's going to do well. It does keep with HTTR, Hell to the Revolution. But I don't think you're gonna want a team called the Revolution. It's just not gonna. I just don't think that's gonna go well. Knights, Washington Knights. Don't hate it. Doesn't really roll off the tongue really well. But I can get used to it. Why don't you just call them the Red Knights at that point? But basically, at that point we're the Scarlet Knights from Rutgers. So I don't know. Knights aren't horrible, but Destroyers not horrible. I mean, it's pretty not great. Washington Generals. I think that's the team that used to use the Harlem Globetrotters all the time. Yeah. So Legends, Washington Legends. That's just stupid. Washington Admirals. Admirals is about as good as Armada. It's not bad, but it's not great. Washington Yellow Jackets or Wasps. That's just stupid to me. Washington Reapers. I don't know what that means. I think it does a Grim Reaper. I think it sounds horrible. Washington Wolves, Red Wolves, or Wolverines, or Wolfpack. Don't hate that. The Wolverines or Michigan Wolverines are technically a thing. So I don't want to kind of be that. It's kind of a big name, but there's not a lot of teams called the Wolverines, so I'm not opposed to that. But Red Wolves, there's only one team I know of called the Red Wolves. And then Hogs, Warthogs or Warhogs. I think Warthogs would be a better one. Yeah, so really what it narrows down, here's the four that I think it narrows down to me, personally. 5. If you want 4, I'll pick 4. Okay? The Washington Red Wolves are number 1. The Washington Sentinels are number 2. Gladiators are number 3. And Warthogs are number 4 for me. And if I had to pick a fifth one, I'd say maybe Commanders wouldn't be bad. But I think Red Wolves is the best. Every poll I've seen, people want Red Wolves. Give people what they want. And I think they're going to go that route. A lot of people talking about like Commanders, but Commanders is like an old name, and a lot of older people are going to get what a Commander is and those things. I think they're going to go with a younger, more hip name to try to draw in a younger crowd and a new generation of Washington fans. I think old fans are going to root for them regardless. The Wolves would bring in a younger crowd and a younger people like looking at the team name. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a concept I think it's for the Red Wolves. And I really like this concept. I mean, it does kind of look like college-y, but my goodness, does it look gorgeous. Oh my God, it looks good. With the shoulders and the way the numbers are and the helmet, it all looks just really well done. And I would love for Washington to have a set of jerseys like this. Maybe not every game be look like this, but like a set of jerseys for like Thursday night games or something. And my gosh, does that just if it doesn't look good to you, let me know. But my God, I love those jerseys. That looks gorgeous. The sleeves with the Washington, D.C. symbol for their city or whatever it is. You got the burgundy and gold built in, the helmet with the W on it. I don't know what that would be, Washington football team or Red Wolves or whatever. There's a Red Wolf on the bottom, so like I said, it's Red Wolves. Yeah, that's a gorgeous jersey right there, and I think that would look really good. So let me know what you think. This is JD. This has been a Redskins rant. Washington Football Report, and hail to the Redskins. See ya.